Hello there, adventurers, and welcome to Wally DM. Today, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few minutes to discuss a topic that has resurfaced. Now, I've been wanting to do a video on this for probably about 2 years, and every time I decide to record the video, it seems like the topic is done and nobody's talking about it anymore. Well, this time it's resurfaced, and I think that I would like to just make the video anyway and see what goes on. So today's topic is Professional Dungeon Master. And what sparked my interest on this is my wife and I were driving to go disc golf, and she's browsing through her phone, and an article comes up on her phone about the rise of the Professional Dungeon Master. And I guess there's another article that has gone out the last 4 days. This is July 2019. And she's reading it, and she looks at me, and she's like, "Why aren't you doing this?" And I chuckled just a little bit, and I was just like, I think it's time to do this video. So I'm going to answer the question, what do I think about being a professional dungeon master? So let's just flat out answer the question. Do I think it's okay for a dungeon master to get paid? Absolutely. But, at least for myself, there's a few things that I would like to take in consideration. I'd like to go over those with you right now. Let's start back with my childhood, 1980s. Growing up, there was 4 things that I wanted in the future. 4 things that I was really looking forward to. Number 1 was for the Chicago Cubs to win a World Series. Done now, finally, check. That's been accomplished. Number 2, we had an Atari 2600 at the time. We didn't have Nintendo or anything like that. I wanted a video system that would allow us to pause games and keep our high scores. We always wrote our high scores on a piece of paper. Video games are astronomical nowadays. I can't believe the technology. So done. Number 3 is I thought it would be really cool that if we talked on the phone with someone that we would be able to see them. And now, with our smartphones, we can have video chat, and we can call people, and we can look at them when we talk to them. Done. The 4th thing, I was playing a ton of D&D in the 80s. Basic and a little bit of first edition splashed in. I thought, wouldn't it be cool that when I graduate high school, that I could be paid for being a dungeon master? And I never, ever thought any of those 4 things would ever come true. And finally, they all are. And wow. So this is the future. Really cool. So I've answered the question, do I think it's okay to be a professional dungeon master and get paid to run D&D? Again, yes, absolutely I do. But I don't believe that if you're running an in-life game with your friends or your family, that you would charge them to be in your game. It's kind of like if you're a mechanic and you work all day, you get paid for being a mechanic, you fix vehicles. That's what you do. But you have like your brother or your mom or dad or a really close friend, and they're like, "Hey, I know you're really good with cars. Can you take a look at my car? Maybe help me out and help me fix this." In that situation, I don't believe that you should get paid. And the same goes with D&D. D&D is, at its core, a great outlet for your creativity, and to share that creativity with your friends and family. Now, a lot of times it comes up with there's no DM available, or nobody wants to be a dungeon master, and that's where a professional dungeon master should come in. So not charging the friends and family, but going out and kind of just being for hire. Say, okay, nobody in your group wants to be a DM. I'm a professional DM. I've got all kinds of different campaigns and one-shots and stuff and ideas that we can use. And you agree on a price, and you come in and do that. And it's honestly no different than what I used to do, which is I was a professional DJ and karaoke jockey. I DJ'd a lot of weddings for 15 years. And so I went out and I got paid to play music for other people. I mean, it sounds crazy. It's no different than taking my D&D books, going down, having a client, and they've got a small group of people, and be like, hey, I'm here to run D&D. Where do I set up? When I ran DJ, I was like, hey, I'm the DJ. Where do I set up? And you meet everybody, you get set up, and the people are paying you for a professional game, and they expect that professional game from you. No different than when I was running DJ and karaoke, and the bride and groom and all the family members were like, hey, there's the DJ. He knows what's going on. He's going to run the events. And I did. I ran all the events from the time I was there until the time I left. I got everybody outside for the introduction, got them all lined up. I made sure things ran smoothly and took them through everything. And it's the same darn thing. But now, I didn't charge my friends and family for music and stuff. And a lot of times we would set up my karaoke equipment in the garage or something, have friends over and have a blast. And we'd sing karaoke and probably got the cops called on us a few times for being too loud, but those things happen. And never once would I be like, hey, I do run karaoke for a living. So let's, how about $10 a piece for singing karaoke? No way. And the same with DM. So professional dungeon master, in a nutshell, I don't believe that you should charge your friends and family, but if you can go out there and you can find clients and you can find people that want to pay you to run a game, then absolutely get out there and do that. And honestly, let's make this a thing. That would be so cool. Now, if you are a professional dungeon master, one thing, because I'm not going to do it, and real quick, why I'm not going to do it, number one, no way do I think I'm good enough. Number two, I'd be way too anxious. When I was running DJ and karaoke, I had stage fright, and I'm the guy that's got to get up there and talk. There's no way I'm going to come in, especially at my age now, and be like, hey, I'm running D&D for you guys, and blah, 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 and stuff. So, yeah, absolutely not for me. But if you're a professional dungeon master, I think a real good spot for you would be bachelor and bachelorette parties. I think hitting them in the early parts of their day, it's still daylight out, noon or whatever, before they go to the bars and all that other stuff or whatever they do for their parties, I think they'd have a blast. And I would probably try to target that market. Folks that have never played D&D, they're like, hey, let's do something crazy. Let's play Dungeons & Dragons. And Bridesmaids of Crimson's are like, what? Like, yeah, I heard about it. There's a professional dungeon master. We can invite him over. We can all sit and have drinks, and we can do this. Like, okay, well, sounds cool. So, I mean, kind of like a magician or a DJ or something like that. So, if you're a professional dungeon master, hit that crowd up, because I think you could find some really good stuff there, along with kids' birthday parties. I think kids' birthday parties would be a great place to be a professional dungeon master. I think you could just make a ton of money that way. And why shouldn't you? I mean, you're running a game, you're doing something. Sure, they can go and find, hey, my uncle's got a bunch of old books and stuff. He can run a game for us. Or he can have somebody come in, hopefully at a good rate, maybe like $10, $15 a person, or whatever it is they charge. Some charge by an hour. Some of these people that are doing it online, they're making some cash. So really cool to see. And the fact that I can even sit here today, talk to you about professional dungeon masters and whether, good, bad, should you do it, should you not do it, in this day and age, looking back 30 years ago when I never would have dreamed it would happen, is absolutely fantastic. So that's all I have for you today. And again, this is just my opinion on things and how I look at professional dungeon masters. And like I said, my hat's off to them. I'm glad that D&D is so popular now that people can make a living by writing stuff and putting on DM's Guild, Kickstarters, and crafts, and being a professional DM. Never in my life did I think I would see this type of article and it be so popular. So that's all I have for you today. And what did you think of the video? I don't know how many more hot topic type things, controversial, whatever you want to call it, type of videos I want to do. But I mean, if it's something that you want to see more of, I'm always more than happy to sit here, drink a beer, and give you my opinion. Now, of course, I do have a plan for a video podcast. I'm going to record it in video and then probably rip the audio out so it can be on a podcast. And I'm hoping to get that going within the next month or so. So watch out for that. And we may do a few current event topics when we do those. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am on Patreon now, so if you want to support Wally DM on Patreon, feel free to do so. And I'm also on Discord if you want to come and chat with me. I'm there quite a bit, and there's a lot of good folks that can give you plenty of help, advice, or conversation, whatever you're looking for. The links are in the description below. Don't forget to comment below. Let's keep this a civil conversation. Everybody's got their own opinions on stuff, and nobody is wrong. So please comment. It helps the channel a lot. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. Subscribe to the channel. We got all kinds of cool stuff coming up. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. Thanks for watching, and on to the next.